you look at this game coming up. It's again a match between two good sides in the top six. A little bit like Saturday, perhaps.
I wouldn't, all due respect to Rochdale and us, I think they are expected to be there where they are after last year, and I think they are in the same bracket like Sheffield United and Bolton. They have to be contenders for direct promotion. Results-wise, they are there where they're expected. They're a team with the fewest defeats in the league, what speaks for them. I think in terms of results, like I said, they are expected there. They are, in terms of stature of the club, in terms of history, and we talk about Premier League history, talk about crowd, 20,000 season tickets, talk about budget, they have to push for direct promotion, and they're coming here, and we try to make life very difficult for them. I think we did really well in the first game. It was really unlucky. And for us and for Rochdale, because I mentioned Rochdale, we try to surprise people as long as we can, and that is what we try to do. Compliment on Stuart McCall, the way his side is playing this season for football. I think I really enjoyed them watching. I'm a fan of his way. They're a fluent attacking football team, and that is clearly the signature of Stuart, and for the way they play is a massive compliment.
Up front, they've changed their attack a little bit. Hansen's gone. Wyke has come in from Carlisle. Are they any weaker for that, or stronger?
I think Hansen is a really handful. I think Sheffield United did a very good buy. 6 months left on his contract. Sometimes when a player is for a number of years at one club, he needs a fresh challenge, and I think Hansen probably will relish that challenge. Like Wyke does, I think they got a young, hungry player in. They've been capable of buying 2 players in January transfer window to strengthen their squad. That shows financially which league they are, and I think they didn't get weaker. I think they got more flexible with the numbers and quality they brought in, and it's just, I look really forward for the game, because as good as they are with the ball, as good as many chances they can give you without the ball, and I don't think they come here to look too much at us. I think we're not going into the game to look too much after them. So I think there will be 2 teams not try to cancel each other out, like for example was like on last Saturday. I think there would be probably more open game, and would be probably more chances on both sides.
I know the manager there has said that he's going to make changes and rotate his squad because of the number of games. Is that something that you're thinking of as well, because you've got a lot of football in the space of a few days, haven't you?
Like Marcus we make 10 changes for tomorrow. Only Alex Kranz plays.
I think I'll take that with a pinch of salt.
No, I think I never speak about
of course.
Who will start, who will not start, how many changes we make, or we're not making changes. We will try to select the players who we think for that game is particularly best suited to win the game from the start, and then we have always alternatives on the bench.
There wasn't a lot wrong really with Saturday, other than putting the ball in the back of the net, was there?
No, I think we have to be.
Strong.
I said it to the players. We have to be careful. That we really wanted to win that game, and Rochdale is a good side. There is a reason why they are there where they are, and they got players back from injury. They had energy, new energy levels, and they made it very difficult. It was a little bit disappointing that we didn't grade much more against them. But I think that shows how far we came and how ambitious we are and how much we wanted to win. So I said it in the match program. I said, we played Sheffield United from the top 6. In the first half we lost the game. Second half of the season we won that one. We lost against Rochdale, top 6 team, more or less. Lost in the first half of the season, now we got a draw. So we see Southend, we won and got a draw against top 6, top 7 teams. And now it's just another one for us. And this game will be a little bit different, different challenges, different questions for our players, and I hope we answer them.
On Saturday, you changed your defensive lineup partway through the game. How happy are you with the fact that you started with one system, you kept a clean sheet, you went to another one, you still kept a clean sheet?
I mean, to get to the number one, it was not about to keep the clean sheet. Then I would have left it with the first one because that was rock solid. I think that to switch then the way we switched was to win the game. With put Amari from as a front player, and we did that well when we were chasing the game against Southend, and that was the meaning of changing throughout the way. In general, we do what we do. I said to the players, is no point because we got a draw now. What we maybe hope we was winning the game to question or to try to invent or football new. So we doing what we do. We try to do it just a little bit better from game to game, and that's what we do.
Do you have a decision to make again at right back? I suppose it depends on Connor's fitness.
Yeah, I think it will be very difficult for Connor to start. So decision will be between Victor and Jack Salby.
Yeah. And Wes Burns carried on late on despite taking or suffering a bit of an injury. Is he going to be okay?
In doubt.
Yeah.
Not written off, no, but in doubt.
Okay. That's fine.
It's a Roses match, so you're expecting a big atmosphere? With them
Yeah, and I think that's an exciting thing. Played at their place in front of nearly 20,000, 18,000 season tickets. That shows how big this club is. And for us it's just exciting that we play against those clubs because that history of Fleetwood Town that is not normal for us. And they bring a great following, and like Sheffield United had. And Tuesday evening, historically, and the facts will tell you that we had probably some of our best games Tuesday evenings, because that floodlight, extra adrenaline is always getting 5-10% more out of my players, and especially when you play against the Bradford team, who had a big following. I think the stadium will be nearly probably full, and because I guess they bring at least 2,000 with, so it will be exciting for us.
And do you hope your fans can be the 12th man for you?
Yeah, I think it will be a challenge for them to make more noise than Bradford City supporters, but I hope they will. I think our home record is good. Our away record got better and better. We're playing against one of the top teams. We have nothing to lose. They have more to lose than we have. So, and I think that is how we have to address the game. We should get the shackles off a little bit and don't see that as a burden to be in the top six. Just see it as a pleasure, as a positive stimulant for good performances, and we have nothing to lose.
And Bradford have drawn, I think it's 15 games so far this year, and you've drawn last coup. So do you think there's some pressure on them to get a result?
Yeah, because they've been last year in the playoffs. They have invested. They have 20,000 people. They're historically a big club in the country. Of course, when you ask their owners, and I know them, of course they want to get in the championship as quick as possible. So they have to go up like Bolton, like Sheffield United, and of course they come here to win the game. But we also come to win the game, and I think that's for us good, because they're not coming here to park the bus and try to cancel us out. They come and attack us, and we will attack them, and that is the recipe for a good game.
White, the striker, you've come up against him already this season, and he scored against you. I know the Secretary Trophy is not your favourite competition.
You're completely right.
But back then, did you see the potential for him to make the step up from League Two?
Yes,
to League
I
One?
think. To be fair, what I learned in England is I think sometimes is you're going probably for when the players are having the right ingredients for you as a manager looking for. I think sometimes it's very wise to go for players who have not been on League One or Championship level, because they have extra motivation, are extra hungry, they extra want to prove a point, and I think it's a very shrewd signing. It's a good signing, and because he's coming from a team who did very well for Carlisle. He's coming from a top six mentality, going into another top six mentality, and I think it's a good signing what they did.